Jamari?
Yes.
Alright, I'm Deputy Ellis, Palm Beach County Sheriff Office. Alright, so right now, nobody's in trouble. Alright? So we can kind of get that off our shoulders and kind of relax and breathe or whatever. I'm pretty sure you had contact with DCF before, right? So we got called because there was allegations of you getting bullied inside the home and people picking on you and all that stuff. So we're trying to figure out exactly what's going on, because when the allegations comes in, they have to take it and look into it, right? So that's why he's here, and I'm here to make sure that there's not a crime that happened, all right? He's gonna ask you a few questions. I'm just gonna probably listen and just answer it truthfully, all right? Again, it's only thing it is just trying to make sure you are okay. So everything he asks you is probably gonna just benefit you and your benefit, all right? We good?
Deputies arrive on scene after a disturbing call, allegations of abuse inside a home that was supposed to be safe. Now the child is about to share his side of the story, and what he says could change everything.
So do you know what physical and emotional abuse means? What does that mean to you?
You're being harmed.
All right. So is that like by your mom, your sister? Who?
Him.
Who's him?
I call him Cousin Cooper, but y'all.
Alright. So when you said harm, like what did he do to you?
This morning, literally he pulled me. I was really in the bed because I had sat down in the bed, and then he pulled me by both of my feet out, and then he literally slammed my head against the wall like maybe 2 times. I literally had a headache today, and then I'm trying to like get out of it, trying to make him get off of me. So I'm yelling, really get off of me, because he has me up against the wall. And then he literally picked me up, put me on the dresser, and then had me against the wall, like hand around my neck, choking.
And this is for no reason at all? Or?
Because so yesterday my auntie said that we told the church basically how she worrying about. Basically, we don't really even go anywhere, but she doesn't allow us to have a phone. We was telling them that, and then he started yelling at us about that. And I guess he was still mad at me from yesterday. So this morning I was just in the back waiting so I could brush my teeth because there was somebody in the bathroom. And then he was like, "Get your aid from back here. I don't want you back here anymore." He said, "Find something else to do." I was like, "There's nothing else to do." So I ran and sat on the bed. And then like a couple seconds later he came in the room and was like, he started getting in my face, yelling at me. Like, I forgot exactly, I don't remember exactly how it went, but I know he was in my face yelling at me. I didn't say nothing back at that time. He said, "Did I have anything that I wanted to do?" I told him no. And then I kept telling him no. And then I immediately got back on the bed and then pulled me out of the bed. And then he really grabbed me. So I was trying to get out of it. And then he hit my head up against the wall once. And then he had pulled me out of the bed. And then pushed me against the wall. And then I hit my head 2 times. That was the second time I hit my head. And I'm trying to get out of that, get out of his hold. And then, I'm like not actually hitting him like back until then. Like not until then, but I wasn't actually hitting him. I'm just trying to like get his hands off me. And then he picked me up. Y'all seen the dresser that was in my room, right? Put me on that, literally knocking stuff down. I'm trying to get out, like, and then he has me up against the wall, hand around my neck. I'm trying to get his hand from around my neck, literally choking me.
The details are chilling. Jamari says he was dragged by his feet and choked until he couldn't breathe. But is it just his word against someone else's? In a house full of people, the truth is about to get a lot more complicated.
Your sisters and mom don't say anything? Or?
Well, my auntie was the one I was talking to y'all, and my sister was back there in the room. And my auntie was yelling at me too for being disrespectful.
Your auntie, that's your foster.
Yeah.
Right?
So what did your sister say?
Nothing.
But did they hear or see what was going on?
No, I don't think none of them saw it.
But they could hear it, right?
Yeah.
How about your auntie? She could hear.
She was right there.
So she's also seen it.
She's
had to see it, right?
She didn't see it because we was like behind the wall.
Alright.
We was in my room.
If she was sitting right where she's at now?
All right, how about in the past? Is this like always an ongoing thing? Or?
3 on 27.
I mean, he hasn't really hit me or nothing in a while, but he always
North,
does
can you read
that.
51 to the Jack?
Your sister, sis?
Like, devising she has
My
44
sister,
per
yes.
subject to be taken to speaker.
You say you call him uncle or
Cousin
cousin?
Peter.
Cousin.
So if you can make a suggestion, right? Right now, if I give you one suggestion to make your situation better in this house, what would that be?
Staying there.
Whatever, it's whatever you want. Like right now, you can make one choice. Either you go, he go. If you like living in here, but you just don't like him, or you prefer to leave and go somewhere else.
Do you feel safe?
Huh?
Do you feel safe?
I wish I could live with my grandma, though.
And how about your sister?
She wants to stay.
She want to stay? You talked to her about it already?
Yeah, no matter what, she wants to stay.
Now, if I talk to her, would she be like, "Oh no, it's you that's being disrespectful and to everybody, and Terrence is just trying to keep order in the house and tell you to stop yelling at and being disrespectful."
He yells at her too.
But I'm just saying, there's like 4 people. Do you think they're all gonna? I just want the truth. Now, if you can say, you know what, it's a little bit of me too, right? Then we can work with that, right? Because right now, what I'm hearing is it's all this guy is picking on you. He's a big dude.
The sister's account is heartbreaking. She says she heard the sounds of violence through the walls while getting ready for school and felt helpless against the man in the house.
How you doing? My name is Deputy Ellis with Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Just like I told that's your brother, right? So just like I told your brother, somebody called in the DCF and made an allegation about some stuff that's going on in the house. So nope, you're not in trouble. He's not in trouble.
I have a white female, 10, 12,
Cousin,
51
other
to
girl,
1000,
she's not in
46th
trouble.
Street.
Your aunt,
Copy starting.
that's what you call her, right?
Tell me about your father.
About my what?
Your father, your
My
dad.
father? I saw him for the first time in a while last summer. I talked to him a couple of times a year. Relationship's not
This
bad.
past summer or last year?
Our relationship's not bad, but I mean, it's almost non-existent.
Does he live around here?
No, he lives in Indiana.
In Indiana? No, tell me about your mom.
That's all. She's just my mother to me.
Just a murder?
Just the person who gave birth to me, that's it.
Now, tell me about your brother. Have you ever seen anybody? Have you ever seen anyone in your home hit him?
Yes.
Who does that?
Both of them have.
When was the last time that happened?
I don't know if it happened this morning. I didn't see it, but it sounded like it.
You think it's happened this morning? Something happened?
I didn't see him.
You didn't see anything? Were you home?
Yes.
Did you hear anything?
Yes.
What you heard?
It sounded like my cousin was hitting me.
Let me ask a simple question. What's your relationship with your brother?
We have a pretty good relationship. Almost.
As an older sister, you feel like you should protect him?
I do.
Your cousin, right? Did he normally pick on your brother?
He does.
Now, is it like a little bit too much, like excessive, or is it like, oh, my brother deserved that?
No. He calls him. I don't want to.
Listen,
I don't cuss in front of
what
adults.
you saying to me is between us.
He calls him a wimp all the time, which, I mean, we all pick on him for that, but we don't do it as excessively. And when my older cousin does it, it's serious. Like, he's seriously screaming at him.
Yeah. How that make you feel? Because you can't really do much because he's such a big guy. And
I have somewhat of a motherly, like, feeling over my brother.
yeah,
So it's like watching my baby get hurt,
yeah.
and I can't do anything about it. That's how it feels. I feel helpless.
As far as this morning, Do you know, like, was it your brother not shutting up, or just your cousin being your cousin and picking on him?
First, my cousin was the one who started screaming. Jamari. Okay, from what I was in the bathroom. There's only one bathroom in the house, and Jamari was waiting. And then my cousin told him to get off from back there and go finish getting ready for school. Jamari was done getting ready for school, except he had to use the bathroom. And Jamari said he was done getting ready for school. And then that's when my cousin started screaming. Like, my auntie says he just has a very loud voice, that they both do, but no, he actually genuinely started screaming and cussing and saying him to go find something else to do. And then I don't know if Jamari said anything back. I believe he did, because that's how Jamari's just like that. And then my cousin came running out of the room, and that's when he started screaming at Jamari, and then they started screaming at each other. And then that's when I heard, like,
stuff moving.
Right.
Which sounded like physical.
Yes.
Later, Jamari shows deputies a knot on his head and visible marks on his body from that morning's encounter. He points them out one by one. With the evidence starting to build, deputies make their way back inside, now ready to confront the man at the center of it all.
Are you older than your sister, or you're younger?
She's older.
Do you have any, like, bruises or something?
I literally had a headache this morning. I had to go to the nurse, and it's a knot right here. Like, it might not be that visible, but if you feel it, you can see it. And when I touch it, it does hurt.
Is that from you?
So you bust your head on the wall?
Yes.
How about your arms? Any scratches? Bruises? Can I see it? Sure. He's gonna have to take a picture just for his documentation, alright? Sometimes you'll get like black and blue.
You don't feel any pain anywhere inside your head?
I don't know.
Go ahead and take that out.
Well, on here, right there, when I touch it, it hurts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I see that?
Something here that was old.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go back to that. You said you don't feel sick yet, right?
I don't know.
If we can have him come out instead of going in.
I'm gonna get I want to talk to the girls first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have them
We can
come
do
out
him
here.
last.
Yeah, we don't laugh.
Is so somebody called in and said Jamari, I guess that's him,
Yeah, that's the young man.
right? So it said Jamari has been living with a foster family for over 10 years. He has been in physical and emotional abuse. He is sometimes being food deprived. He is scared to continue to be abused by his foster mom. The oldest adult son, who is 38 years old, Mel, has beat him and recently choked him near unconsciousness. Jamari is a very thin young boy who is being harmed by a 200-pound grown male adult. The biological mother is nowhere to be found. The foster mother knows how the court works, and she will make it seem like everything is okay when it really isn't. So with that, that's why we talk to everybody who live in the house. And
did Jamari make that allegation?
no, Jamari can't make that allegation. So
Go ahead and tell me about the allegation.
I didn't hear it, but
The lies.
it's
The lies. The lies? Yes.
Free brother.
He's not food deprived. He knows his mother. They communicate. Because he just spoke to his mother last week. She was supposed to come down and visit. And as far as the incident this morning, Jamari swung at me because I went to correct him after I spoke with him this morning about leaving out of the girls' room while they were getting dressed for school this morning. He called it attitude. For one, he had no business in the girls' room while they're getting dressed for school. And so when I approached him to check him about the situation and his attitude, then I just gave him simple direction to go finish doing what he needs to do to get his stuff together for school. He had an attitude, and Jamari swung at me. And Jamari actually swung at me more than once, and he hit me twice. And I was restraining him. Yes, I did restrain him. I did not strike him. I restrained him.
But you hit him on the wall, pushed him on the wall.
I did pin him against the wall, yes, because he was swinging and kicking. And he actually tried to tackle me. As big as I am, I guess he tried to tackle me.
Man, I don't know if I think that, huh?
Well, he went as if he was in a wrestling game.
Yeah.
Like he swooped down at me and tried to tackle me.
When you pinned him against the wall, did you notice that he had any sort of injury?
No.
No. Did you notice that he hit his head on the wall?
No, I did not.
You share the disciplinary in the household, or is it solely your mother?
I speak up when necessary.
Alright.
When things are getting way out of hand and she's not able to do anything about it.
Now, is that provided per, I'm pretty sure she got rules and regulations of what you can and cannot do as a foster parent. Does she list you down as a disciplinary, or?
I have no idea.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
6'2". How much you weigh?
I don't know.
Did you say over 300?
I don't recall. He was sitting on the bed. When I walked in the room, he was sitting on the bed. He leaned back a little bit. I bent down. And I was like, you need to check yourself, get your shit together. I guess when I moved my hand, he thought I was going to hit him or grab him. Jamari swung at me.
So when he hit you, that caused you to react?
Yes, I grabbed him. I did not strike him back.
Is this the first time you grabbed him up like this?
Yes.
How about your daughter? Did
What
you
about
grab her too for being having bad grades and throw her on the couch?
That's not part of the situation. I'm not going to answer
It's
that.
part of the whole situation.
No, it's not.
All right.
Me and my daughter is not under GCF protocol.
How about the other female, his sister?
As far as I remember, she was in the restroom doing her thing.
Did you ever yell at her a lot?
No.
Discipline her at all?
I've said a few words to her. But my mother does that.
Do you think that you're being tough on him because he's like kind of soft? You want him to kind of be a little
I'm
tougher?
being tough on him because he's a young man. He's not a little girl.
Yeah, so when you see him doing girly stuff, that kind of gets you upset.
No,
Are you
it does
hanging
not.
out with the girls,
No, it does not.
wearing a bonnet?
No, it does not.
That's gonna conclude. Turn around for me now.
Am I under arrest?
Yeah, you about to do it. All right.
For what? Arresting me is routine right now?
No, we're talking about something.
All right, let's go.
What am I being arrested
you're
for?
being
Son?
arrested for battery of a minor. All right.
I did not hit him.
All right.
You got a chance to explain all that, but not the wallet.
Yeah, we get to the district. I do the belt. He don't have no wallet, just the belt. Huh?
Hold on, man.
Nah.
Later, officers arrested Terrence, 38, and charged him with battery following allegations of abuse involving a minor. Authorities say the child reported being slammed into a wall and choked, while witness statements supported signs of a disturbance inside the home. Terrence denied the claims, stating he was only trying to restrain the child, but deputies determined there was enough evidence to move forward with the arrest as the case heads through the legal system. Cases like this raise serious concerns, especially involving children in vulnerable situations. Some see clear signs of abuse, while others point to conflicting accounts. But the focus remains on protecting the child.